promised, Ezra, I'm doing a video on how I do the backgrounds for my coloring. You will need colored pencils. I've only used colored pencil. I don't really think any other mediums would work except for maybe crayons. But anyway, I use Prismacolor Premier Colored Pencils. You need Q-tips and you need Vaseline. Okay, you start out with the area that you want to color, which is going to be this area for me. That's where I'm doing backgrounds. And you go with the lightest color first, because you don't want to ruin the light colors in the background by mixing it with the darker colors before you're ready to. So you go through here and you just scribble in whatever direction that you want, because it will show up with that direction as you color. And as you blend, it's still going to show the streaks, which is one of the things I like about this way of doing the backgrounds. So you go over here, and you can just pick whatever colors you want. Choose, clashing colors are a really good thing to use. That's what I do most of the time. But, because I like to make things pop. So you go through here and you color in all the areas here you want to have the background. And this was jade green. Oh, this picture is Dragonfly Fairy Maiden by Sheila Dow. You can buy it from her Etsy shop. But yeah, Sheila is one of my favorite artists. Okay, let's see what color next. I'm gonna do a blue color. There, okay. Just go over here, all over. Oops, I forgot this area right here. And there's really not a whole bunch that you can do to mess up this type of background, because you can just blend it and it'll cover up a lot of mistakes. Okay, I don't remember what the name of this is, but it's 992 is the number for it. And yes, you can tell it's my favorite pencil because that's all I got left. Alright, next I'm going to go with another green, and this one is blue green. Make sure you get in all the little corners. Alright. It's looking pretty already. I may not use all the colors that I pulled out to use, just depending on how this starts looking. My main thing was using greens and blues, maybe a splash of pink and purple. Alright, let's see, let's try this color now. It's a little bit darker. You want to usually go from light to darkest as you're adding your different layers of coloring for the background. Alright, and there we go. See, like I said, my style is scribble and hope it looks great together. And that's how I do my coloring. Alright, I think I'm going to add this blue right here now. Okay. Usually I'm listening to music or watching Netflix when I'm doing my coloring, but because I get distracted really easy, I can't have it going on right now with me doing this video. See, now I'm adding pink. And see, I usually use anywhere between 5 and 10, maybe even up to 12 I've used different colors for my backgrounds. Okay. And let me get a purple. Can't really see purple too much on here now. Keep on forgetting that area there. And let's get this area and this area, a little bit right there. And I'm going to use this brighter pink. I want it to pop some. To be a little bit out there. And also, if you use, you can use white. So if you want to do like a star type of background, you can use white on there before you start coloring over top of it, and it'll pop out once you start blending it with the Vaseline. This can probably be used with mineral spirits, but it takes away the definition of the different lines and the colors, and that's something that I don't like to have done with my coloring. Okay, I'm going to just add a little bit of the dark green. Okay. Alright, so I have all my colors on here that I want. I lost track of how many different colors I used, but this is what it looks like. It, looks like a whole bunch of children's scribble. Now, you take the Q-tip, put just a bit of Vaseline on it, and you go through and you start blending in the areas that you want. Okay, you can go with the flow of the pencil coloring streaks, or you can go against it. I do both because I'm lazy and I don't really care, but also it looks really cool when I do it like this, and it depends on my mood. If I want it more smooth and blending in the colors better, I'll go against grain basically, but today I don't. I want to be able to have all the colors kind of pop out, so I'm going with the flow mostly. The only areas I don't go with the flow is usually right at the edges. Okay, and I usually also wait until to do the background until last, because that way I can kind of tie in all the colors. Like you got the blue here, you got the purple, you got the pink, you got the green, and so I like to just blend in everything and make it a mishmash of stuff. Alright, and there we go. You see it's looking very nice right now. Ignore that buzz that just happened. And apparently my phone is getting a notification. Alright, I'm gonna get some more Vaseline and get up around here. This is looking really good, better than that first video that I did, I think. This is looking really, really good. I hope Sheila likes it. Right. Oh, right there. I'm just kind of going over all of this to make sure that I don't get things. I forget areas a lot. Also, when you go over it, you might want to go over it with a dry Q-tip to try to pick up on the extra Vaseline that may stay on there from when you've been blending it. I'll do that, or I'll take a paper towel or another piece of paper and kind of blot it down underneath. Okay, alright, sorry I had to restart the video. I'm almost done with this. Alright, and see, these backgrounds usually don't take me that long to do. Like when I say I scribble and hope for the best, that's exactly what you see now. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. It's a learning experience. One good thing about blending this way, doing your backgrounds like this, is it will almost get rid of any kind of mistakes that you may have from coloring outside the lines, because I'm horrible at that. But anyway, so here we go, and let me just kind of touch up around here, make sure I get all the areas there. Okay, so now that I've got it done, I'm just going to go ahead and kind of go over it with the dry Q-tip. Okay. Alright, there we go. This is the finished product, and I will be posting a copy of the picture on Facebook for anyone that may want to take a look at it better than what it is in the video. Thank you.